Hello, hello. Hey, y'all. Happy Monday, you guys. Welcome. I got TikTok in the house, YouTube, and Facebook. Hello, y'all. Welcome. It's a Monday, Grand Rising. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys had a safe weekend. I hope you guys had a healthy weekend. Hope y'all didn't get too turned up. Didn't eat too much horrible food, right? Over the weekend. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. My name is Jasmine and I lost 115 pounds naturally, meaning I did not have any type of weight loss surgery, didn't take any appetite suppressant pills. What did I do? I changed the way I thought, so I changed my mindset. I changed what I ate and I exercised, specifically weightlifting, resistance training, and things like that. And I am committed to helping 1,000 women not only lose weight in 2024, but keep the weight off, right? I don't know about you guys, but I did a lot of yo-yo dieting over the years, a lot of yo-yo dieting, which is why when I say weight loss, I'm always referring to a lifestyle change. Never, ever will you guys hear me say that we're on diets, because I don't believe in diets. Diets are just quick fixes to get a few pounds off that you're just gonna gain right back, right? So y'all will never ever hear me refer to changing the way we eat or changing how we exercise as a diet plan. I believe in lifestyle changes. And in order to not yo-yo diet, right? There's that word diet. In order to not yo-yo diet, in order to maintain your weight loss, it's important that we change our mindsets. We need to change everything about ourselves. So even once we reach that weight loss goal that we have in mind, once we reach our goal weight, we can keep it off. Right? What's the point of working hard all these months or even years? For me, I'm on month 20 of my journey, right? What's the point of working so hard for all these months just to gain it back, right? That's not fun. All your hard work just goes down the toilet, but that's because you didn't change your mindset, right? So if you guys want to be successful on your weight loss journey, on your fitness journey, you have to develop I call them several keys because seriously, hear me out. It takes a lot to not just lose the weight, but keep the weight off, right? And I want to go over those things, those tools that I learned along the way with you guys so that not only are you successful with your weight loss journey, the key words are you keep the weight off. Right? We're here to keep the weight off. I want to help you keep the weight off because honestly, anyone can lose weight. Losing weight is not the hardest part of it all, okay? Anyone can be in a caloric deficit and lose 10, 20, even 30 pounds, right? I mean, honestly, if you just eliminate soda, for those of you guys who drink a lot of soda, if you just eliminate soda out of your diet, you're already doing half the work right there. If you were to just eliminate fried foods, for those of y'all who eat a lot of fast food, you've done half the work right there. For those of you guys who love sweets, if you just stop eating sweets, you've done half the work right there. Okay, so losing weight is easy on the grand scheme of things. It's the keeping it off that serves as a challenge, but it's not impossible to keep the weight off. There's plenty of success stories of people who do it, right? You can do it too. It's just a matter of changing some of the things that we do on our day-to-day so that you can keep that weight off, all right? And I wanna go over those things with you guys, give you guys some of the tools that I've learned so that you guys can also be successful on your weight loss and fitness journey. How does that sound? How does that sound? Hold on, I think my phone's not on Do Not Disturb. All right. Sorry about that, Facebook. Sorry about that, Facebook. All right, so Welcome, you guys. I got TikTok in the house, YouTube, and no, not Instagram, Facebook in the house. Happy Monday. My name is Jasmine, and I lost 115 pounds naturally, meaning I did not do any type of weight loss surgery, so no gastric bypass, no gastric sleeves, and I didn't do any weight loss suppressant pills either. What did I do? I changed my mindset. I changed the way I ate, and I exercise, specifically weightlifting and weight training, and I am committed to helping 1,000 women not only lose weight in 2024, but keep the weight off. And I want to go over some of the things that I did that have changed my life so that I can ultimately help to change your life so that you can be the healthier and happier version of yourselves, okay? Before we get into it, you guys, I need you guys to hit the heart button. TikTok, make sure y'all hit that heart. Let's get the algorithming, you guys. Let's get some more hearts. YouTube, let's hit the thumbs up button. Hi, Felix. Welcome. Facebook, get the hearts. Or is it thumbs up? The thumbs up. I'm not really on Facebook Live that much, so excuse me. Let's get some more thumbs up in the chat. And TikTok, if you guys are interested in losing weight, I want you guys to comment in the chat weight loss right now. YouTube, for those of you guys who are watching, I want you guys to comment weight loss right now. And same with Facebook. I want you guys to comment weight loss right now. I don't see anyone on TikTok saying that they want to lose some weight. Go ahead and comment weight loss right now so that we can get into some of the tools that I used in order to not only lose 115 pounds, but keep that 115 pounds off, okay? I'm not about doing hard work just to keep having to do it every year, okay? When I lose some weight, when I do something difficult and challenging, I want to keep it off. I want to maintain that, right? So let's go ahead and put weight loss in the chat right now. TikTok, YouTube, put weight loss in the chat. Thank you, Felix. And Facebook, put weight loss in the chat so we can go over some of the tools that I did to keep that weight off. TikTok, I don't see y'all saying anything. That means y'all not interested in none of these tools that I have for you guys to get this weight off. King said, congratulations. Thank you. Go ahead and put weight loss in the chat, you guys, so that we can go over some of the tools that I did to keep the weight off. I need some more of y'all to say weight loss. I saw you at the gas station. When was that? I don't even be getting gas like that. That must have been a minute ago. I don't be going nowhere, y'all. That had to have been a minute ago, child. Full tank lasts me about 2.5 weeks. I don't go nowhere. I like to stay at my house, period. I need some people in TikTok to say weight loss. That means y'all not trying to hear these gems that I'm trying to pass to you guys. I need y'all to hit the heart button. I need y'all to say weight loss so we can proceed and get to the information, which is what you guys are here for, period. I need some hearts, and I need you guys to put weight loss in the chat. I see 20 people on here, so no one's interested in weight loss tools. Alrighty then. Tough crowd, I see. Okay. Go ahead and put weight loss in the chat and put some hearts so we can get into these tools that I have for you guys on how to not only lose the weight, but keep the weight off. Period. Good morning. Welcome, TikTok. Welcome. I see lots of ladies in here who are interested in losing weight, but ain't nobody say weight loss yet. I'm not understanding. Go ahead and hit the heart, you guys, so that we can get into these tools to get the weight off. Period. We are here to lose weight and keep the weight off. Hi, YouTube. How's it going, YouTube? All right. I guess TikTok ain't interested in learning about none of these tools. That's fine. Y'all stay over there. Don't take no notes. Don't listen to nothing I'm talking about because y'all don't care. So y'all just stay over there. I'm gonna pass along the information to my YouTube and Facebook community since TikTok they don't really care. All right. TikTok don't really care, so it is what it is, right? TikTok just here. They just here. They don't plan on taking no notes. They don't plan on learning nothing. They just here, right? All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. For those of you guys who are present, those of you guys who do care, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and that heart button and put weight loss in the chat. Yeah, TikTok is a tough crowd. I'm still trying to figure TikTok out. I ain't figured them out yet. Tough crowd, tough crowd. All right, so let's get into it, you guys. Let's talk about tools that we can use in our day-to-day life in order to not only lose the weight, but keep the weight off. And for some of you guys, okay, and make sure you guys feel free to ask any questions that you guys may have. This is a Q&A, so I am here to help and answer any questions that you guys have to the best of my abilities, okay? All right, so maintaining weight loss. I read a study that said that 80% of people who lose weight within 5 years gain all of their pre-diet weight back. 80%, okay? That's 80 people out of 100, which means only 20 people out of 100 actually keep the weight off. I don't know about you, but that's pretty scary. That's pretty scary, right? Because the odds are against us. If you want to be honest, the odds are against us. Why is it that 80 people end up gaining it back and only 20 people are able to keep it off, right? We have to figure that out. And one of the biggest things that I think has to do with that is our mindset. A lot of times when we overeat, you guys, when we indulge in foods that aren't healthy for us, is because we're using food as a coping mechanism, right? Whether it's to deal with stress, whether it's to deal with anxiety, whether it's to deal with boredom, whatever that may be, we're using food as our crutch to handle that, kind of like a Band-Aid, right? Which means that we don't have a foundation on how to deal with things other than eating, right? In order to change that, we have to change our mindsets, okay? We have to figure out ways to deal with stressful situations other than eating, okay? And for me, I was using eating as a tool to deal with stress, deal with sadness, deal with boredom, deal with anxiety. Whatever I had going on in my life, I used food as that Band-Aid, as that crutch. And that's how I was able to reach 340 pounds. 340 pounds was my heaviest weight before I started losing weight. Okay, but it doesn't have to be that way. I did a lot of counseling, did a lot of therapy, did a lot of working on myself, and now I don't use food as that tool to deal with stress anymore. Now I deal with stress by working out. I love to work out. I love weightlifting. That's my thing. And even if that's not your thing, hello, even if that's not your thing, I still want you guys to find things that are for you, that will help you deal with stressful situations, okay? So number one is changing our mindset, okay? I want you guys to dig deep into your childhood traumas. Hi, TikTok. Okay, TikTok decided to put some hearts in the chat. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. TikTok's a tough crowd. TikTok's a tough crowd. I want you guys to find things that you enjoy doing that help alleviate stress, help alleviate anxiety in your life, right? Now, working on your mental health is not easy, right? It's gonna push you. It's going to force you to deal with things that you might not have dealt with at all, okay? But I promise you that once you deal with it, once you figure out why you are always stressed, why you're always sad, if you're depressed, if you start to figure those things out, it's going to help you. I don't know why you guys stop requesting to join the live TikTok. Like, it ain't gonna happen. All right. TikTok, stop. No. That's what's gonna help you keep the weight off, okay? So one thing that I do every single day that helps me with my self-esteem, helps me feel valuable, helps me to feel like I am deserving and I am worthy of a healthy and happier lifestyle, is I say affirmations. Affirmations are positive things, positive phrases, positive words that we say to ourselves. I don't know about you guys, but it's like we're always able to compliment other people, say nice things to other people, but it's difficult, it's challenging for us to say nice things to ourselves. Why is that? Why is it that we can easily tell somebody, oh, I love your hair, but yet we can't tell ourselves we're beautiful. Or if we say it, we don't necessarily really believe it. Why? I want us to get out of that. I want us to start complimenting ourselves regularly all day long. All day, every single day, never skip a day. I don't care how you feel. I want you to say something positive to yourself every hour on the hour, okay? Some of the affirmations that I say to myself every single day include, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am optimistic, I am positive. Everything that I touch turns to gold. I'm fearless, I'm brave, I'm hardworking. These are all phrases that I say to myself all the time to constantly remind myself that I am that. I am her. Okay? And I want you guys to get in the habit of saying that to yourselves as well. And it don't just have to be them ones. Like, there's so many affirmations out there. Okay? I even have an app on my phone where after every hour it says something to me to remind myself that I am of value. Okay? I am deserving. And a lot of times when we overeat, when we treat our bodies like that, it's because we don't feel like we are deserving, okay? And I want that to change. How you feel about yourself reflects in how you treat yourself. So if you treat yourself well, it shows that you really love yourself. You really love yourself. You want the best for yourself. But when you treat yourself like shit, it shows that you're going through some shit. It shows that you're going through some shit, okay? So if you're overeating, you are extremely overweight. TikTok's putting hearts in the chat. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Why? Thank you, TikTok. Thank you. Where were we? If you overeat, if you're extremely overweight, right? If you don't take care of yourself, so let's say you don't even do self-care, self-love. Do you guys even know what that is? I didn't know what self-love and self-care was. I mean, if you think about the definition, you can figure it out, but I never really like sat there and was like, oh, let me do some self-care today. I never used to do that. Why is that? Because I didn't feel like I was worthy of that, right? So as a result, I didn't treat myself in the way that someone who loves themselves would treat themselves, okay? So I want you guys to start getting in the habit of saying affirmations to yourself. Being positive. Stop saying negative things. I hear a lot of times people call themselves stupid and dumb as a joke. First of all, that's not funny. I never want you guys to ever say, oh, I'm stupid, or oh, I'm dumb, or oh, I'm lazy. Stop saying those things about yourself. Don't say that, because what you put out is what you get back. Okay, so words are very, very powerful, and I want you guys to start reconstructing the way you say things so that you get back positivity. So stop saying negative things to yourself and about yourself. That's number one. From here on out, I want you guys to think of yourself as high value, as worthy, as deserving, because once you guys start to think that about yourself, it'll display in how you treat yourself, okay? Do you guys have any questions for me so far? Hi TikTok, hi YouTube, hi Facebook. So while we're at a little break, a little pause here, I want to show you guys something that I have on my website. And for those of you guys, everything is in my link in bio. So Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. I want you guys to go to my link in bio and click on that link. Once you see the link, you're gonna scroll to the second link right here where it says weight loss and fitness journals. I want you guys to click on that. As I stated at the beginning of this live, I am committed to helping 1,000 women not only lose weight, but keep the weight off in 2024, right? I don't want you guys to keep yo-yo dieting. I want you guys to have a plan in place, stick through it, follow through it, and keep the weight off so that you guys can start to feel better about yourselves, okay? I have created over 1,000 pages of different journals and workbooks and things that you guys can work through to get you to that point. Because I promise you, coming from someone who's lost 115 pounds naturally, this is the best I've ever felt about myself. Never felt any better. And honestly, I don't even know how to describe the feeling of empowerment to actually set a goal and stick through it and maintain it, okay? That is something that, like, words can't even describe that. And I want you guys to feel that too. But in order to feel that, There's going to be a lot of work involved, okay? Especially when it comes to changing your mindset. So what I've done is I've created over 15 workbooks here that you guys can work through to change your mindset, because weight loss is more than just calories, you guys. Weight loss is more than just a treadmill. Weight loss starts in here, okay? If you guys don't believe that you're deserving, if you guys don't believe that you're worthy, if you guys don't believe that you're capable, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That's why there are so many people who never lose weight. How many people do you guys know who have been overweight their entire lives and have never lost weight and have continued to gain weight? Because they don't believe that they're capable of losing weight. No one says to themselves, oh, I want to be 100 pounds overweight. Nobody says that. Nobody says that, because that's not something that you want to be. Being overweight hurts. Right? Let me tell you guys, being overweight is hard. It's very, very, very hard. It's hard on your body because it's hard. Your body is not meant to carry 100 plus pounds overweight. Knees hurt, back hurt, joints hurt, everything hurts. Always out of breath. Don't like the way you fit in clothes. You don't like your shape. You don't like the way you feel about yourself. I know I didn't. When I was 115 pounds overweight, I didn't like none of that. I hated being overweight, you guys. It was so depressing. You see yourself and you're like, oh, gosh. Been there, done that, right? But what I can tell you is it doesn't have to be that way, okay? But it takes a lot of changing up here in order to keep the weight off. Sure, you can lose the weight. You can definitely lose the weight, but can you keep the weight off? I want you guys to not only lose weight, I want you guys to keep it off. So in order to keep it off, we have to work on our mindset, okay? So that's why I really want you guys, that's why I really want you guys to work through these workbooks. It's over 15 workbooks here, over 1,000 pages of different things, different skills that you guys are gonna need to get to that more confident version of yourself, okay? I have workbooks in here from self-care, affirmations, manifestations. Do you guys manifest? I want you guys to start manifesting your dream life. You can create any reality that you want. That's what a manifestation is. So if you want a life where you're healthy, where you're in shape, you can manifest that. That's right around the corner from you. That's not far out of reach. Nothing is far out of reach, okay? But it all starts with our mindset, okay? So I want you guys to remember that when you guys are on your weight loss and fitness journey. It all starts with your mind. Also, you guys, I want y'all to start recording your food intake, your water intake, because these are all things that you're gonna need to track your progress. At the end of the day, we're in a caloric deficit when we're trying to lose weight, correct? That means we want to eat less than what we're burning so that we can actually lose weight. How do you know if you're eating less than what you're burning if you're not tracking your calories? A lot of times we think we're eating less than what we really are. When I first started my weight loss journey, you guys, I thought I was eating 1,200 calories. Once I started tracking it, because I saw I wasn't losing no weight, I was actually eating 2,000. Because I wasn't taking into account certain small things, like how much oil did I put in the pan? How much butter did I put on my food? These are all calories. These are all things that we have to track. So if you're not tracking your food, you're not gonna know how many calories you're really consuming. Are you measuring out your food? For those of you guys who eat dairy, when y'all make y'all salads, are you guys measuring out your cheese? Cheese has a lot of calories, you guys. Cheese has a lot of calories and a lot of fat. So you need to be measuring and tracking every single thing that you're consuming in order to make sure that you're on that caloric deficit, okay? So I created all of that for you guys. I also have a log in here for your fitness goals, okay? A lot of you guys want to get in shape, but I need you guys to start tracking everything. I want you guys to start with a baseline so that you know where you're at in 3 weeks from now. And I want you guys to start tracking your feelings. How do you feel when you leave the gym? Feelings are important, you guys. It's not just about what you do, it's about how you feel. Were you super sore? Did you feel unmotivated? These are all things that you guys need to be tracking with your weight loss and fitness journeys so that you guys can lose that weight and keep that weight off, okay? So I invite you guys to check this out. This is on my website. It's the second link in my website, okay? And it's called the Weight Loss and Fitness Tracker. And it's only $19.99 for over 1,000 pages of tools and workbooks for you guys to learn how to be that happier and healthier version of yourself, okay? So make sure you guys check that out. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. The link is in my bio. And like I stated, it is the second link here. Sorry, you guys, I'm upside down. Okay, here we go. So it's going to be the second link. Once you guys click on the link in my bio, it's going to bring you to the screen. And it's going to be that second link, Weight Loss and Fitness Journals, only $19.99, okay? Now, let's get some more hearts in the chat, you guys. Let's get some more thumbs up. So YouTube, let's get some more thumbs up. TikTok, let's get some more hearts in the chat. And Facebook, let's get some more thumbs up as well. TikTok, we are at 1.4K hearts. Okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Happy Monday, you guys. How is it going? Hope you guys had an amazing weekend and a safe weekend. Let me get a sip of water. Are you guys drinking y'all's water? That's the other question. Are y'all drinking water? I hope that you guys are not drinking soda, that's for sure. No soda in 2024. No more sodas. No more of those daggone lattes and macchiatos that you guys are drinking. Maybe here and there. Let's stay away from the juices, like the juice boxes and stuff like that. Let's stay away from that. Loving your vlogs and motivation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Healing one's mindset. Thank you. I appreciate that. Grand Rising, the Mayo Life. Hello, hello. You guys are starting to wake up. TikTok, y'all was asleep earlier. Y'all was asleep earlier. TikTok was asleep earlier. I didn't think y'all was really there for real. I thought y'all were bots. I didn't think y'all was really there for real. All right, hello you guys. My name is Jasmine. I lost 115 pounds naturally, meaning I did not do any type of weight loss surgeries or take any weight loss appetite suppressant pills like Ozempic and hydroxycut and all those things that are out. I didn't take any of that, okay? What did I do? I changed my mindset. I changed the way I ate. And I started to exercise, specifically weightlifting. And I am committed to helping 1,000 women not only lose weight in 2024, but keep the weight off, okay? And it is possible, even though the odds are against us, 80% of people who lose weight end up gaining back all of their pre-diet weight within 5 years, okay? But it does not have to be that way. Okay, and during this live, I want to talk to you guys about some of the things that I did to not only lose weight, but keep it off. So we just talked about mindset and changing our mindset and the power of that. We talked about manifestations. We talked about affirmations. We talked about working through our childhood traumas. We talked about all those things that contribute to why we overeat in the first place. How having low self-esteem and having low self-confidence displays in our daily life and how we do things, okay? Oh, thank you. What is that? I've never... Oh, thank you, Blue Mantis. I've never gotten one before. Oh, that's my... Is that a super chat? That is my very first super chat. Thank you so much, Blue Mantis. I appreciate that. Thank you. I have never gotten that before. That's why I was like, what is that? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, what a great day. Like, that made my day. I'm going to take a screenshot of that just because this is my first one. Okay, smile. Thank you so much. Okay. So we talked about how those things can affect our day-to-day and how it carries into how we treat ourselves, right? The second thing that I want to talk to you guys about is changing how we eat, okay? Now, y'all see me exercise all the time. You guys see how I love going to the gym. However, the gym is the smallest fraction of weight loss, which is why I said it's mindset first, then it's how we eat, and then it's how we exercise, okay? So exercise is last. You can still lose weight with a positive mindset and changing what you eat. Okay, so how did I change what I ate? So for a lot, okay, for a lot of us, eating healthy is not what we're used to, especially if you came from a household where most people in your family are overweight, right? That means that you are used to eating foods with high calories, high fat, and a lot of processed food. You're used to drinking a lot of calories. My mom used to make the best Kool-Aid ever. But the only reason why it was so good was because it was full of sugar, right? Right? For snacks, I always had like Tootsie Rolls and fruit roll-ups and Swiss rolls and oatmeal pies. Like those were snacks. I don't think I ever had fresh fruit in the house, right? So I never came from a household where eating healthy was a priority. So I had to unlearn what I thought I knew about food in order to lose the weight, okay? So for those of y'all who are not used to eating healthy, never feel bad about it, okay? Never ever feel bad about that. That's how most of us grew up, okay? But it doesn't have to stay that way. I want you guys to start developing healthy food choices so that you can carry that into your life even after you lose your weight. This is all about maintenance here. We're all about lifestyle changes. That's why I always refer to this as a lifestyle change. I never call it a diet because it's not a diet. We're gonna eat this way forever, okay? We're gonna eat this way until the day we die, all right? Now, of course, you might, indulge in food from time to time. You might, drink a soda here and there, but that's not your normal anymore, right? Because of your lifestyle change. I've been incorporating more plants. Perfect. And that's what I want to touch on with you guys. So if you guys want to stay in a caloric deficit, the easiest way to do it, the way that you don't even have to really think twice about it, is to make sure you're eating more unprocessed foods than processed foods, okay? And I want you guys to start eating more whole foods. Foods that come from the ground, which is why I stress the importance of eating more plant-based. For those of y'all who do not know, I am vegan and I have been vegan for 1.5 years now, and I will never, ever, 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 ever go back to eating animal product. I chose to be vegan and plant-based because of the health and nutritious aspects of it. I do care about animals. I love animals, okay? Don't get me wrong. But I'm more so for it because of the health benefits of being plant-based. And for those of you guys who are wondering, for those of you guys who are curious, no, I do not feel deprived of anything. Whether I want cheesecake, whether I want ice cream, whether I want a burger, there's a plant-based version out there, and I do not miss any of it, okay? So for those of you guys like, wow, so she doesn't eat this? No, I don't eat that, and I don't feel deprived. I'm 100% satisfied with all the foods that I eat, okay? And you guys can too. So why is eating plant-based beneficial in the first place? Because as we just stated, eating more unprocessed foods than processed is what's going to help you lose weight. That's what's going to help you keep your calories lower and more fiber. The reason why a lot of us overeat is because we're never really full. The reason we're never really full is because we're eating foods that don't have a lot of fiber. Foods that don't have a lot of fiber don't allow us to feel full. When you eat foods that are full of fiber, it's going to allow you to feel full longer. The only way to get fiber in your food is by eating the unprocessed foods, so your vegetables and your fruit, your beans, your grains, things like that. All that stuff is unprocessed. You're not gonna find fiber in a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's just not gonna happen for you. You're not gonna find fiber in a bag of Tostitos chips. Okay, it's not there. I promise you. It's not there. Okay. The only time you're gonna find it is by eating whole foods, so vegetables and fruits. And I know a lot of you guys think that, okay, so I'm vegan, that means I eat a lot of salads. Actually, no, I hate salads. Well, it's not that I hate them. I just think they're boring. I've never really been that girl that orders a large salad. Like, it just doesn't, it's kind of like, So no, I think the last time I ate a salad, you guys, was over the summer. And when I say a salad, I'm talking about like your traditional salad with like your lettuce, your tomatoes, your onions, your whatever, you know. I eat a lot of like bowls, like so with quinoa, sweet potatoes, chickpeas, like stuff like that, like a power bowl or like a bowl you would get out of like kava or something like that. But like an actual salad with like lettuce and stuff, no, I don't eat any of that. That's not my thing. That is not my thing, okay? And you don't have to eat that either. If you like salads, if you genuinely like salads, then by all means, knock yourself out. I want you guys to eat foods that you love. But if that's not your thing, don't think that the only way to eat healthy is by eating salads, because that's not true. Okay? That is not true at all. So when you guys go into a grocery store, I want to give you guys some tips and tricks for grocery shopping, okay? To make it easier, when you guys go into a grocery store, the first thing you're going to see is probably your produce section, right? So that's going to be your fruits and your vegetables. It's all free range there, you guys. Grab all of that shit. Grab it all. Whatever your favorite fruits and vegetables are, stock your cart with it all, okay? Your mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, broccoli, whatever, spinach. Okay, some of my favorite fruits that I eat every single day are apples, bananas, blueberries. Am I missing one? And pineapples. I love pineapples. I eat those every day, every single day. Okay, then you're probably gonna make your way over to the butcher section, the dairy, the meat section. That's fine for those of you guys who eat meat. Obviously, I want you guys to focus on lean meat. So your chicken, your salmon, your lean cut steaks. Am I missing one? I feel like that's it, right? Now with the steaks, I want you guys to be careful, because when I was a meat eater and I loved me a steak, I would always do a bone-in ribeye. But the reason I loved the ribeye so much was because it was full of fat. Because fat is what holds the flavor, right? So when you're on a lifestyle change, you can't be eating the steaks with all the fat, with all the flavor, okay? So you guys are gonna have to do your own research on what cuts of steak that is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I know they do have lean cut steaks, but I don't know what that is because I never purchased that. I always wanted a ribeye, and the more fat that was on it, the better. Okay? Okay. Now, a lot of you guys ask, okay, so when it comes to fruits and vegetables, which ones are best for you? Should you stick to your fresh fruits and vegetables, your frozen fruits and vegetables, or your canned fruits and vegetables? All right, I want you guys to stick with the frozen and the fresh, never the cans, okay? When you get to the cans, it's gonna be a lot of added stuff in it, like salt and sugar and a whole bunch of preservatives, okay? That's not good for us. Now, I shop at Whole Foods. One of the things I like about Whole Foods is, yes, they do take your whole check because they are extremely expensive. I saw it on Facebook. Whole Foods should be called Whole Paycheck. They ain't lying. But one of the things that I do like about Whole Foods is they don't carry foods that have a whole bunch of artificial sweeteners and just junk. If you were to turn the can around and read the ingredients, you're not going to see a whole long list of stuff that you can't pronounce. Whereas if you went to a Kroger or a Walmart, you would. Because again, they're trying to preserve the food so they can stay longer, so it can stay good longer on the shelf, right? And when they do that, they're putting a lot of shit in it, okay? A lot of salt. So no cans. Now you might do cans for your beans. I do canned chickpeas, canned black beans, any type of beans that I get, they're always in a can. I never soak the beans, and I don't do all of that. Okay, so I do cans for that. But again, I get mine from Whole Foods, and when you turn the can over and you look at what's in it, it's just the beans, it's just the chickpeas, or it's just the black beans. It's not a whole bunch of other crap in it, okay? So I want you guys to start looking at these ingredient lists and these nutrition labels too, all right? So always fresh and frozen, never canned. And that is particularly true when it comes to your fruit. When I was growing up, the only time I ate fruit was when it was in those fruit packs. Those fruit jars like Dole. That's the only time I ate fruit. Full of sugar, added sugar. You don't want that. the fruit is sweet enough. Okay. The fruit is sweet enough. The pineapples are sweet enough. They don't need to add more sugar to the pineapples, okay? So stay away from all of that stuff. Even with juices, you guys, unless you are literally juicing the fruit, like you have the juicer and you're putting the fruit in there, do not purchase fruit juices in the aisles, okay? Don't do that. It's nothing but sugar. It's all sugar. All right? That's high calories, which is going to make it even more challenging for you to stay in your caloric deficit because now you just drank 400 calories for lunch and you didn't even eat yet. All right? So I want you guys to start focusing on unprocessed foods. Okay? That's what's going to be a game changer. And you guys, a lot of food that's unprocessed is really good. Okay? And I know it can be challenging trying to switch stuff up, which is why I always encourage you guys to find foods that you like. Don't just eat it because you know it's healthy and you're on a diet. That's why I say lifestyle change. I want you guys to find meals and recipes that you enjoy. That's what's going to keep you eating it even past your weight loss journey. That's what's going to keep you on track because you actually enjoy what you're eating. Don't just eat it because it's healthy and you don't like it, because then you're not going to maintain that. All right? I'm able to maintain a plant-based lifestyle because I actually enjoy the foods that I eat. Some stuff I don't like. Like I don't like tofu, and I'm not going to force myself to eat it. Okay? I don't like tofu, so I'm not going to eat it. I don't like salads. Like I told you guys, I don't enjoy a salad, so I'm not going to eat it. If I feel the craving for one, sure, but that's far and few in between, okay? There are foods that I can eat that are full of nutrients, that I actually enjoy, that satisfy me, okay? So that's what I want you guys to focus on. Now, I want to show you guys something. So if you guys were to click on the link in my bio, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, click on the link in my bio. Ooh, we're at 1.7K hearts. I love it. I love it. All right. So click on the link in my bio, and it's going to bring you to this screen here. I want you guys to click on the very first link, which says Jasmine's Plant-Based Recipe Ebook, okay? I have created over 100 recipes of my favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner meals, okay? I have made it so simple for you guys to know what to eat, especially for those of you guys who want to get into plant-based eating, but you're not too sure how. Right? Because I'm telling you, when I first started, I thought the only thing that I could eat were salads and tacos. Okay. I made a video yesterday, a reel, talking about lentils and how I had no idea what a lentil was until I was plant-based. So there's so many different foods out there that a lot of people haven't even experienced yet because it's like I said, if you're not plant-based, you don't know what it is. You've never heard of it, right? You don't come from a family of that. But there's so much stuff out there, you guys, that I personally had never heard of until I was plant-based. And I'm telling you, they're some of the most delicious foods ever. Lentils included. I have never had lentils until I was plant-based, and I love lentils. They're so good. They're used in stews and soups. I made a shepherd's pie. Delicious, you guys, absolutely delicious. So I took the guesswork out of choosing healthy meals for you guys. So like I said, over 100 plant-based meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that the entire family is guaranteed to love, okay? Now, of course, I put some recipes in here that aren't necessarily on the healthy side, but they're still plant-based. So I have recipes in here for how to make waffles or pancakes. I have a couple of desserts in here. But I want you guys to just get exposure to eating plant-based meals, okay? Because when you guys start to incorporate dairy in your foods, and particularly some of the meats that we eat, you're getting a lot of. So in the plant-based world, we don't have that, all right? Because nothing has saturated fat. You're not gonna find saturated fat in plant-based meals, Plant-based, you're not gonna, excuse me, let me rephrase. You're not gonna find saturated fat in whole foods. That's what I meant to say. You're not gonna find saturated fat in whole foods. You're not gonna find it in your fruits and your vegetables, in your beans, right? When you see saturated fat, it's because it's coming from stuff that's processed, and they're packing it with oil and things like that. So you can get saturated fat in the unhealthy stuff that's vegan, so like your Impossible meat, your non-dairy cheeses, right? But that stuff is processed. But that's why I say we're focusing on sticking to unprocessed meals, unprocessed foods, so that you don't get that, okay? I hope that makes sense. Let me know if I confuse you guys a little bit. But either way, check out my plant-based ebook, over 100 meals that the entire family is going to love, having you coming back for seconds, thirds, fourths, and fifths. I know you guys are gonna have lots of fun with these recipes. And I just even explained the importance of eating more plant-based foods, which we just talked about. This ebook is only $39.99 and is downloadable once you purchase. So you can either keep it on your phone or you can print it off. It's up to you, however you want to do it. I like to print stuff off. I'm old school. I'm old school. So for those of you guys who are interested in eating more plant-based meals, I highly recommend that you purchase my ebook. Like I said, over 100 breakfast, lunch, and dinner recipes that the entire family is going to love. And once you start making these, you're gonna be shocked at how good this stuff is. And you're gonna be like, wow, all these years of not eating plant-based because I didn't really understand it. And these foods are absolutely delicious, okay? So that's my plant-based ebook. So definitely make sure you guys check that out, okay? So we talked about the importance of our mindset. We talked about the importance of healthy eating. I love how we are at 3.1K likes, periods. We talked about the importance of healthy eating and how to make healthy choices. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is exercise, right? And these are all tools that I want you guys to utilize on your weight loss and fitness journeys so that not only are you losing weight, you're keeping the weight off, okay? So for those of you guys who are new to the live, welcome, welcome, good morning, happy Monday. My name is Jasmine and I lost 115 pounds naturally by changing my mindset, changing what I ate, and exercising, okay? And I am dedicated to helping over 1,000 women not only lose weight in 2024, but keep the weight off. I read a study that said 80% of people who lose weight within 5 years gain back all of their pre-diet weight, which is why on my YouTube channel and on my social media platforms, TikTok and Facebook, you guys never hear me refer to anything as a diet. I always talk about how we're on lifestyle changes, because by adapting the mindset of it as a lifestyle change, we understand that choosing these foods, choosing the way we think, and choosing how we exercise is forever, okay? It's forever. It's not just until we get to our goal weight and then we're back to our old ways. This is forever, all right? Now, yes, you're gonna loosen the reins up when you reach your goal weight. I never expect you to wanna only eat 1,200 calories for the rest of your life, right? Who wants to do that? 1,200 calories is not a lot of food, but you're still going to make healthy choices, even though you may increase your calories, which ties us into the next piece of this, which is exercise. And I want you guys to be active, okay? Sure, you can lose weight by changing your mindset and changing what you eat. People do it all the time. You don't have to exercise to lose weight. However, exercising is extremely important for our bodies. It's good for our heart, it's good for our lungs, it's good for our joints. If you want to be able to walk at the age of 90, right, you have to exercise. You have to take care of your body. You have to move your body. Now, one of the reasons why I'm able to be consistent with exercising is because I found an activity that I really enjoy doing, which is lifting weights. I love heavy lifting. It's so much fun to me. It's empowering. It brings a great sweat. It keeps me in shape and it makes me look good, right? I have muscles. I love it. I love it. But that may not be everybody's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. But I want you to focus on finding an activity that you do enjoy So that could be swimming, that could be hiking, that could be doing Zumba, that could be doing yoga, whatever that activity is for you, I want you to do it. Because finding something that you actually enjoy doing, which is what we talked about when we talked about foods and different meals, finding foods that you like to eat, finding exercise that you like to do is what's going to keep you doing it in the long term, okay? Because like I said, this is not a diet. This is a lifestyle change. So if you want to be able to maintain exercising, you have to find activities that you enjoy doing so that you can continue to exercise. Good morning. Thank you. I appreciate that, Stephen. Now, I'm going to encourage that the activity that you guys choose has weightlifting and resistance training in it, okay? Especially for my ladies who want to lose large amounts of weight. Now, a lot of you guys compliment me on my physique, and I appreciate that. And I get a lot of compliments, off of the internet as well. And a lot of people are shocked to hear that I lost 115 pounds because they say I don't look like it. Now, my interpretation of that is because I don't have loose and saggy skin. A lot of people who lose a lot of weight, have loose and saggy skin. Most of the time, it's because they lost it relatively quickly, okay? The slower you lose the weight, the more likely you are to keep it off. So when you start getting into the gastric bypasses and the gastric sleeves and all those other procedures that they have, you're gonna lose the weight faster, yes, but you're also gonna get that loose and saggy skin. Now, I'll give you guys my stats so that you guys can do your own critiquing. When I started my journey, I'm 20 months in now, okay? When I started my journey, I was 31. I'm 33 now, okay? I'm 6'3", 6'4". I'm pretty tall, okay? I'm tall as hell. And what was I gonna say? Shoot, I just lost my train of thought. What was I about to say? Oh, my heaviest weight was 340 pounds, okay? And TikTok, YouTube, I have older videos. If you guys were to scroll through my channel, you guys will see older videos where I was way bigger. Facebook, I have a picture pinned to the top of my profile. TikTok, I have pictures of my heavier size, which you're gonna have to scroll through. I never pinned any of that. But I do have before pictures for you guys to see, or before videos for those of y'all who don't believe me. I was a big girl. Now, a lot of you guys say I don't look like I was 340, but you guys also have to remember, that's why I gave y'all my height. I am 6'3". So my weight spreads out differently than if I was 5 feet. Okay, so I did have that on my side, okay? But most of my weight I carried in my stomach, definitely, my hips, my thighs, and my butt. I'm bottom heavy, okay? But I was 340 pounds. I appreciate the compliments when you guys like, you don't look like it. I don't see it. Where's 340? I really do appreciate that, but y'all, your girl was big, okay? I was a big girl. I was a very, very, very big girl. Very, very big, all right? What were my sizes? I'm trying to think. Torrid. Y'all shopped at Torrid before? I was in jeans. I was probably like a 22. So what is that, like a size 4 or 5 in Torrid sizes, I believe. That's the plus size store for those of y'all who don't know. Fashion Nova, I would get like a 2X/3X. And sometimes that stuff wouldn't even fit. It'd be too small. So I'm just trying to show y'all, top wise, my bra size, I was like a 42D at one point. Yeah, I was a 42D. So I was a big girl, yeah. I was a big girl. So anyways, I lost the weight and I weightlift. So, when people are like, oh, you don't have loose skin, I attribute that to losing the weight very slowly. Like I said, at first I was losing pretty fast because like I said, when you have a lot of weight to lose, some of the smallest changes that you make to your diet, you lose weight pretty quickly. So if you drink a lot of soda and you just stop drinking soda for a week, you're gonna drop some pounds. If you eat a lot of fried food and you stop eating fried food for a week, you're going to drop some pounds, all right? So when I first started, I think my first month I lost like 20 pounds. But after that, it slowed all the way down. After that, it slowed the fuck down. I was losing about 1.5 to 2 pounds a week, which is very healthy. So for some of y'all are like, oh, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's more than enough, okay? So I was only losing about, 1.5 to 2 pounds a week. Some weeks I wouldn't lose any weight. And those weeks would be frustrating, of course, because you're putting in all this work and you're like, well, why ain't the scale moving? That's going to happen. That's going to happen. But just trust the process. So if you don't want loose skin, if you want to not look like you lost a lot of weight, like how people say I look, then you're going to have to lose the weight slowly, like I said, and weight lift. And when I say heavy weightlifting, it's heavy for you, okay? Don't compare what's heavy for me and what's heavy for you. Like I've stated, I've been on this journey now for 20 months, okay? And when I first started, yes, I was weightlifting. Let me explain to you guys how my day went in the gym. So I had a personal trainer, which I still keep in touch with for food purposes now, but now I create my own workouts. So when I first started, fresh off the couch, okay, fresh off the couch, hadn't worked out in years, big as hell. I did 20 minutes on the elliptical at a hit pace. So I would go like hard for like, at that time, I probably could only go like hard for like 15 seconds. Then I would, lower the resistance and keep it at a moderate pace for about 2 minutes. And then, go hard again. So hard, not. You guys get the point, right? So I would do that for about 20 minutes. By the time I got off that, I was damn near dead, right? And then we would get into weightlifting. So I would be doing like body weight stuff at first. Because first you had to make sure that I had mobility and that the form was correct, right? I always want y'all to make sure your form is correct before you start adding any weights to anything. Because the last thing I want you guys to do is hurt yourself. Because if you hurt yourself, then you're not going to want to come back, right? You're going to be like, fuck that, okay? So I did a lot of body weight stuff. But at that time, that was hard for me. I wasn't used to exercising. So doing 10 squats with body weight, that's heavy, okay? I'm body weight squatting 340 pounds. That's a lot of weight, duh. So we did that. We worked on planks, couldn't hold a plank for longer than like 2 seconds. We did like lunges. Well, no, I don't think I could do a lunge yet. So it's a lot of stuff that I couldn't do at first. So that's what I'm saying. When I say heavy, it's what's heavy for you. When I would pick up weights, I was only using like 5 pounds, 10 pounds. And at that time that was heavy because I hadn't developed any muscles. Like all my muscles was sleep. I wasn't using my biceps to sit on the couch. Only time I used my biceps was to take a drink of my Sprite. Like, hello, like bicep curl. Like, you know what I'm saying? From the bag to the mouth, bicep curls, right? That's all I did. So I want you guys to understand and stop comparing yourself to other people. Until you're 2 years in or whatever, using 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, that's heavy for you. But I also want you guys to understand that you're supposed to be increasing weight. So I never want you guys to stay at the same weight for 6 months. If you're staying at the same weight for 6 months, that means you're either 1, not going hard enough, or 2, you're not developing muscle, which doesn't make any sense. Okay. So those are the 3 things that I can attribute to my weight loss journey so far. Changing my mindset, changing how I ate, and exercising specifically with weightlifting. Do you guys have any questions with me so far before we get off? I know we talked about a lot of stuff here. One last thing I want you guys to do is check out my website. So Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Once you guys click on the link in my bio, we already talked about my plant-based recipe ebook, and we also talked about my weight loss and fitness journal bundles. And I'll show you guys those real quick for those of y'all who just joined the live. Welcome, and happy Monday. So my plant-based ebook has over 100 recipes that the entire family is going to love, from breakfast meals, lunch meals, and dinner meals. A lot of these meals are under 30 minutes, okay? So they're very quick, especially for those of you guys who are super busy with kids, school, work, whatever it may be. A lot of these are very quick recipes, because I don't like to be in the kitchen that long either, y'all. I like to be in and out. Literally in and out, in and out. So I wanted to make sure that I included recipes like that, so you're not in the kitchen for hours and hours and hours, unless you want to be. But if you don't, I got you covered. So over 100 recipes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Plant-based ebook. This is the first link in my bio. The second link in my bio that I want you guys to look at, and my ebook is $39.99. The second link in my bio is the weight loss and fitness journal bundle. Okay, over 1,000 pages that I've created and designed to help you guys not only lose weight, but keep the weight off. This is more so about developing a positive mindset and working through your traumas. As we talked about in the beginning of this live, the reason why a lot of us overeat in the first place, the reason why a lot of us are overweight, is because it's our coping mechanism for whatever is going on in our life, whether it's stress, anxiety, boredom, depression, whatever it may be. The reason why we overeat is because of one of those things. And in order to keep the weight off, even after you lose the weight, it's important that we change how we think. It's important that we develop self-esteem and self-confidence, because once you start to feel better, you'll do better. I say that all the time. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. All of that is intertwined, okay? So your mindset and how you perceive things plays the biggest role in weight loss, okay? If you don't feel like you're worthy of a healthy and happy life, you're not gonna get it, because you don't feel like you're worthy of that. So in order to be on a positive mindset, you have to work through your traumas and things that have happened to you so that you can be on your positive lifestyle change, okay? So over 1,000 pages here, over 15 workbooks on self-care, self-love, affirmations, manifestations, PTSD and trauma healing. There's so much stuff in here, you guys. These are things that are gonna help you with your mental health, okay? Mental health is the new wealth. So over 1,000 pages, only $19.99. I want you guys to work through this. This is what's going to help you keep that weight off, okay? So that is the second link in my, on my website, okay? Weight loss and fitness journal bundles. Now, I also want you guys to scroll down. I have a lot of free stuff here too. 6 healthy eating tips and guides to make healthy eating easy. Because like we talked about, eating healthy is hard when you don't know what's healthy, right? It's easy when you know, but when you don't know, it's hard. So I want to make it easy for you guys. So what I've done was I've created tips that have helped me along my way, so that you don't spend so much time not knowing and then making the same mistakes I made. It makes it faster, right? Because now you're not making mistakes because you already know. So healthy eating tips. I have a free booty building exercise guide here for my ladies who want to build the glutes, right? Summer 2024 is right around the corner, so I highly suggest you start now. I created a guide of over 50 exercises and how to do them so that you guys are actually hitting your glutes. I have free healthy eating recipes here. I have 10 free daily workouts. I have monthly meal plans. I have a guide on how to lose 10 pounds in 30 days to kickstart your weight loss journey. I also have a free 4-week exercise guide. What I love about this guide is no equipment is needed. So for those of you guys who don't want to go to the gym, or you don't have access to a gym, that's okay. You can still get a good solid workout with just your body weight. As we talked about, just doing body weight squats, push-ups, pull-ups, lunges, ab workouts. You don't always need weights to get a good solid workout in, okay? So I created a guide here that's 4 weeks long on how to, get a good workout. And then last but not least, I do have a free 5-day vegan meal plan here for those of you guys who do want to start eating more plant-based meals, but you're not sure where to start. I would recommend you start here. Once you guys love the 5-day vegan meal plan, be sure to purchase my ebook, with over 100 plant-based recipes that the entire family will love. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. I think we had a good conversation. So relatable. I will direct people to your channel. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, TikTok, for joining. I'll be back on live later on this afternoon. Thank you, YouTube, for joining me. And thank you, Facebook, for joining me as well.